On this channel, I've talked a fair bit about Steven Universe and a little bit about She-Ra, but there is another show that I really like that has gone criminally not talked about on this channel. I am of course talking about Netflix original series Bojack Horseman, considered by many to be one of the best written shows of all time. And I wanted to make a video on redemption arcs. I thought about using Peridot from Steven Universe and Catra from She-Ra because they both also had amazingly written redemption arcs. And you'll still hear me mention them a fair bit in this video, but since I haven't talked about Bojack yet, today I'm going to be talking about Bojack's redemption and why it's, in my opinion, amazing. Also, let me just throw out there that I am not a professional writer, so take everything that comes out of my mouth with a giant grain of salt. I'll be honest, back when I was watching through the first 5 seasons, I really didn't want Bojack to have a redemption, and that's for 2 main reasons. 1, I didn't think he deserved it, and 2, I was also doubtful as to whether or not he could do it convincingly. But, to my surprise, I found Bojack's redemption really good, and this video will show why. The rehab episodes were very interesting because he resisted. He did his time the first time around and kind of just bullcrapped his way through it. He didn't open up much and was a bit of a problem. But then he made the change and went again. Which, if it was an earlier season, it would have been very out of character. But season 6, Bojack experienced more. Sarah Lynn died next to him.
Right, Sarah Lynn? Sarah Lynn?
And because of Sarah Lynn's death, he was sober more often. And because he was sober more often, he saw the consequences to his actions and actually, took them in. So when he decided to make a change, it was more believable. He was sober now. He didn't want a repeat of the Sarah Lynn situation. He wanted to be better. Any good redemption arc must start with a character making a change in a convincing way. Peridot was going to betray the crystal gems, but her experience on Earth made her realize that the diamonds were bad. Catra was realizing that the Horde isn't where she wants to be, so she apologized to Adora, something she swore to never do. Bojack realized how badly his actions affected others, so he went to rehab. It was never an out-of-nowhere thing, and the reason they made change was built up for a while. That can't be said for all redemptions. The second reason that Bojack's redemption was so good is that he faced the consequences of his past actions. Some redemption arcs basically just ignore the bad things the character did, but that takes away a lot of believability. A flawed character needs to face some form of consequence for their past actions. Peridot had a hard time becoming friends with Lapis because she had held Lapis as prisoner. The Rebellion had a hard time trusting Catra because she spent the previous 4 seasons fighting them. With Bojack, everything unfolded in a way that brought up some of his biggest bad doings, even resulting in ruining his relationship with Hollyhock. They all faced some form of consequence or obstacle resulted by their previous actions. The final reason as to why Bojack's redemption was so good was that even in the final episodes, he wasn't perfect. That's where a lot of redemption arcs fail. Realistically, somebody who spent a long time doing bad things is not just gonna suddenly be perfect.
This is Catra we're talking about. Did you think she was going to just instantly become a totally different person?
They will obviously be a lot better since that's literally what their redemption is, but they'll still have flaws. Peridot still had issues with communicating.
I've been having some weird dreams lately.
That's great. Now press play, you monster!
Catra still had little outbursts.
I told you not to come back! But you just love feeling like a hero, don't you?
Bojack still relapsed and forces problems on others in an unhealthy way.
You were clearly intoxicated, and you were talking about swimming. I'm going swimming, you said. Since nothing matters anyway, and nobody cares about me, I might as well go swimming, right?
I'm so sorry.
Call me back if you don't want me to go swimming. Otherwise, I'm just gonna assume you don't care.
Bojack wasn't a saint in the final episodes, but he still made a change. He still improved. And in the final episode, I would say that Bojack was flawed, but a good person. He was redeemed. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like or leave a dislike if you didn't like the video. Honestly, just leave your honest feedback with that. You can also leave a comment if you want. Not gonna force your hand. Also, feel free to subscribe if you wish, and if you want to get notified whenever I upload another video, you should turn on the bell, because then it'll notify you. End card stuff.